Okay, we're here at Wanawanas Beach Bar. Good place to go in and have a drink and look out at the Gulf. Looks real nice here, but notice the seawall they have here. During abnormally high tides, which are not associated with hurricanes, or they might be a distant hurricane or a strong northeast wind, the high tide will come right up to the seawall. This is a natural cut between dunes, and during a hurricane, this is a washover. So everything in its path gets washed over. Now, the beach looks a little wider here than further up the Bahia Mar, but I do remember in 2003, I think it was, and I think also in 2007, there were large tubes pumping, dredging the bottom of the ship channel and redepositing the material right here. So a lot of this is not the result of longshore drift. It's been pumped in. I might say also the barrier island in Miami, Florida, Miami Beach, which looks like nice white quartz sands, their beach disappeared. That was brought in from the Bahama Islands. So it's a very similar situation. We're on a clay dune, and so this is not pure quartz sand like you find in Florida. There's a lot of sediment mixed in here, a lot of silt, which we're standing on eroded Colorado. Eroded Colorado and New Mexico has been transported in to, been over millions of years to build the Rio Grande Delta. The problem is there's very little of it coming in now, so the area is subsiding. It's subsiding under the weight of millions of years of sediment, but no new sediment is coming in. Now, the problem is compounded even more so in Louisiana because you have a much bigger delta there, and the Mississippi also has been blocked from redepositing its sediment, and so the Mississippi Delta is sinking at a much greater rate than the Rio Grande Delta. I might point out, we're on continental crust. This is continental shelf out here. It extends out into the Gulf at least 50 miles. This is not ocean crust. When you're sailing, you'll notice a change in colors about 50 miles offshore from blue-green, aquamarine blue-green to dark, deep ocean blue. That's when you've crossed over from the continental shelf and you're on the deep ocean crust. The water offshore, once you get beyond the sandbars, is about 50 feet deep, and you can go out about 50 miles, and it's still only 150 feet deep. Then when you cross over onto the oceanic crust, then it's thousands of feet deep. So deep underneath us, underneath all the sediment, is continental crust.